Hey friends, Happy New Year. It is 2020 and I'm finally back on YouTube. I took a break and a lot has happened. The bushfires are ravaging my country, so if you could please donate, I will leave a bunch of links down below. Help where you can, that would be very much appreciated. With everything going on, I haven't really felt in the right space. I'm finally back and I wanted to do something a little bit more light-hearted. So I'm gonna do a nose job tutorial. So I've done everything bar my nose, obviously, and nose contouring isn't anything new to my channel. I'm using the same bronzer that I've used on my face just to keep everything very seamless. If you are a lighter skin tone or a less warm skin tone than me, feel free to use a contouring powder that is a little bit more, say a taupey shade, something a little bit less warm, more cool tone I should say, to create those shadows. But because I'm quite warm, I'm just going to use the same bronzer. What was I saying? Nose contouring is something I've done on my channel, most notably maybe my turning myself into Bella Hadid makeup tutorial, but this is something that I've developed that's a little bit more wearable every day and a little less clockable, I guess. So I'm using a very fluffy brush. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start by carving out the shape with just a flat shader brush into my bronzer. I'm going from under the brow, drawing a curved line into meet. I'm so rusty. Where the eye is, just there. Oh my god, I'm just gonna start doing it and then you'll get it. Drawing a line this way, a curved line. And this is one of those things that's gonna look crazy before it looks good. So bear that in mind. Also, excuse my shaky hands. So curving that in and ending where the eye is. Okay, looking interesting. I'm gonna follow these lines just straight down the nose of the bridge of the nose. Oh my god, I'm so rusty. Down the bridge. And I'm trying to keep the lines quite close together. So you can see I've really pinched in the top of that nose bridge. And keeping the lines really close together is going to really slim down the nose. Next step, the tip. We want to like elevate that little tip to give it a cute like ski slope ball tip. I don't know. Anyways, just shade under here and I'm going in a straight line. That's just gonna really lift that up. Then lining up with your nostrils, I'm going to cut that straight across again to create that ball tip. And I'm taking that down to the sides so that we have a realistic nose shape. Now we're taking that fluffy brush that I picked up earlier. I'm going to fluff that down, kind of the sides down, so I'm not disrupting the line that we created, the shape down the middle, if that makes sense. I'm just blending the nose contour kind of that way. So just gently buffing it out. And I'm going to make sure it goes right up under the brow because creating a little bit of depth there is going to make it a little bit more realistic. Kind of makes it look like it's naturally your bone structure. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. I'm so sorry. I've diffused a line kind of with these strokes and now see you can still see that harshness. I'm going to use a brush and kind of blend it down the bridge that way. Then taking the same bronzer color, I'm going all the way in to the eye socket. This is something that I like to do nonetheless. I like to use a little bit of bronzer on my eyelids because it gives you a little bit more of a sculpted look. With nose contour in particular, it also just helps make everything look super seamless. All right, let's take care of this harsh bridge using the same brush that I use for my foundation, or you can use a beauty sponge, whatever you've used to apply your foundation. Basically, you want something that still has a little bit of foundation on it. I'm just going to tap that all the way down to diffuse that line and just taking my time with blending that. We ain't in no rush. You want this to look really realistic. And then just going back over that little line to redefine that tip of the nose. How cute is that little button nose looking? I'm going to add some blush to my nose. That's just a step that I enjoy doing. You can definitely skip this, but I like it to tie in with the rest of the face. So this is Milani Baked Blush in the shade Bella Rossa. And I like to just place it kind of at the tip. Finally, it's time to highlight. You can use a concealer for this step. I like to use a highlighter because I just like a highlighted nose. I think it's really, really cute, but this will add to the shape and dimension. So what do I want to use? This guy, don't know what he's called, but he's like a little stubby, pencil-y brush. This is Natasha Denona Glow in Claire. And this part is really up to you. You can either do just a dot where your nose naturally reflects the light. You can see it's already kind of got that shape. Or what I like to do lately is do a straight line across that way and then down the bridge. And we really want to keep it between those two lines, which is why I'm using a very small brush and just there. And I'm leaving that dark line that we left to create that nose shape. So just stopping short of that line. Translucent powder, just setting powder, whatever you use, and just mattify the nose a little bit. Don't worry, your what's it called, highlight will still come through, but this will just make it look a little bit less contrasty, I guess. I don't know, it just makes it look a little bit more blended and natural when I just pat that over the top. And voila, that is it. That is how I achieve this cute ass button nose. So you can stop DMing me if I got a nose job. I did not. I just learned how to contour her. So there's that. I hope this tutorial was just a fun way to ease into 2020 for you. If you guys got any tips from this video, I'm so glad, because I don't know if it was really usable for anybody else but my nose. I think you can apply these kinds of techniques to your own nose shape. So thank you for joining me. If you guys want to see me every day, I do post on Instagram every single day, and if not, I will see you on my next video. I love you all, guys. I love you guys all so much. I'm gonna stop stumbling on my words, put myself out of my misery, and see you next time. Mwah.